We're going to get to the first topic. So President Donald Trump, our favorite president, the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln, signed an executive order making the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve. On the same day, the Texas Senate passed the Texas strategic Bitcoin reserve. They are the fifth or sixth state to have done so. My question for you guys is, are you excited?
My joke would have been better earlier if I said measles, but whatever. I just had to get that out there. Anyhow, how do I feel about this? Strategic? Is it strategic Bitcoin reserve? Is it just civilian assets that have been forfeited? Like they've taken these civilian assets and now they're just going to keep them and say this is our reserve.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make like you would think that if he was serious about it, he'd be buying it, not just taking it and holding on to it. I feel like Michael might have a Bitcoin or two in there.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
What I found interesting was Thursday ahead of the meeting at the the announcement on Thursday, it says sent the price of Bitcoin down by 5%. In an early European trading on Friday, it recovered to about 89,200. But that was interesting. I bought some Bitcoin the other day, actually, for the first time.
Some Satoshis?
Satoshi Wasa. Yes. Actually, I bought $140 worth of Bitcoin, and I woke up the next morning, it was worth $160. Hell yeah. I sold it all.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait, hey, $20.
I don't really want to dabble in criminal behavior, so I just wanted to test it out and see, and then now I'm
Michael's making a face like he doesn't understand the criminal behavior that's associated with Bitcoin.
Now I'm on the right side of the tracks again.
Yeah, there's nothing criminal about you buying Bitcoin, Charles. What you do with the Bitcoin, that's another question. But
now I have to pay capital gains tax on that $20.
Sure do.
I kind of want. I mean, he announced more than just Bitcoin. It was a cryptocurrency strategic reserve, and it had I think Solana, ADA, a couple others,
Ethereum, XRP. Yep,
XRP. I should have hung on to that from a long time ago. But whatever. And all of those popped up. They popped off, right? They all popped off. They were doing good, and now lost. I think ADA was up to $120, and now it's down to 84 cents. Why can't people just hang on to ADA? Why can't they? Why does it have to go up and down? What's wrong with cryptocurrency? What's wrong with it? Everything.
What's wrong? What's wrong with it?
It doesn't go high and then stay high. That's the problem.
That's a buying opportunity.
Ugh.
I missed
my selling opportunity. What I should do, this is real advice that I'm asking you, Michael. What I should do is when any sort of cryptocurrency gets to a high, other than Bitcoin, of course, because if I was Bitcoin, I know what your advice would be: hold it forever until they turn off the internet. But other cryptocurrencies, do I transfer it into like a USDT, wait for the price to drop, and then convert it back to that crypto?
You're not going to be able to time the market. You can retrospect, like looking back and be like, oh, I should have sold it at that high, but you don't know when the high is. What you should do is you should buy it when everybody's saying it's going to go to zero. That's when you buy it, and then you just hold it. And then the next time everybody talks about it going to zero, then you buy it again. And then the next time people talk about it going to zero, you buy it again. Because what's happening with these strategic Bitcoin reserves, the price action is just noise. I don't really care about that. What's happening with these strategic Bitcoin reserves is, yes, it's forfeited. It's Ross Ulbricht's old Bitcoin that the FBI took from him when they put him in jail forever. But it's raising the floor price that Bitcoin will ever go to, because the state of Texas, the U.S., the other states that are doing this, they're never going to sell it. It's a reserve. So it's raising the floor of where Bitcoin will go to on the downside.
They're never going to sell it?
No.
What's the point?
Yeah,
it's a reserve.
So, I mean, back when we had a gold reserve, I could theoretically go to the government and say, I have this $20 reserve note, give me my gold.
Yeah,
no, theoretically, our gold reserve is in Fort Knox, and we never sell it. Theoretically,
it's there.
It's not.
It is.
It's definitely not.
It's there.
But